95.7 The Game, the Bay Area's only FM sports station.
Well, after the A's went down 1-2-3 in the top of the first, the Mariners came up in the bottom half with one out. They got back-to-back singles by Ryan and Ackley, and then Mike Karp was the next hitter against Gio Gonzalez. Ryan's at third, Ackley's at first, one out bottom of the first, and Gonzalez sets. Ready, here's the pitch to Karp, swung on double play ball to short. Rosales flipped to second, relay by Weeks, and the A's get a 6-4-3 double play to end the bottom of the first as Gonzalez keeps the Mariners off the board. And after one, 0-0. Seattle, another rally in the third. Gio to try to keep the Mariners off the board. In the bottom of the third, they had Ichiro at second, Ryan at first, and Ackley was hitting.
Runners go on a 3-2 pitch from Gonzalez. Here it is. Fastball, strike three, caught at the knees. Ackley is gone a-looking, and the inning is over. No runs, a couple of hits, and the Mariners leave two. On to the top of the fourth, no score.
In the fourth inning, the Mariners finally broke through with a two-run bottom of the fourth. They got a single by Karp and a walk to Casper Wells. A sacrifice by Franklin Gutierrez that brought Josh Bard to the plate.
Infield back. And the 1-1 curveball line back up the middle. That gets home one run with Karp. Wells, the third, going to wave him home. Coco's throw comes into second base, and Wells is in standing up. A line drive, two-run single by Josh Bard, and the Mariners strike first. They lead it 2-0. Bard has 6 RBIs on the year, and 3 of them have come against the A's.
13 straight retired by Furbish beginning the game for the Mariners. The A's got a double with one out in the fifth by Connor Jackson, a ball that hit up on the yellow line above the try by the left fielder Greg Holman. They actually went to replay, confirming the call was right, a 2-base hit. So the A's had Jackson into scoring position, and Scott Sizemore was the hitter. Here's the 2-2 pitch, and it's a drive down the left field line, hooking in the corner, a fair ball. The A's are on the board, around third to score easily. Coming home is Jackson, and stopping at second with a double is Sizemore, and the Athletics are on the board. It's 2-1 Seattle. A ringing shot down the left field line by Sizemore. And then Sizemore tried to make something happen on the bases. The next batter was Adam Rosales. The 1-1 pitch to him is a fly ball left center field, playable for Gutierrez. He makes the catch. Sizemore tags. He's going to third. Here's the throw, going to be close. The dive, the tag, they got him at third. Sizemore might have overslid the bag. He tried to dive into third base. He was tagged out by Jack Wilson. And so the final out of the fifth inning is made at third base. Franklin Gutierrez, a Gold Glover, out in center field with a perfect throw on a hop to Sizemore, and he was safe initially, and then as he dived his way across the bag at third, initially safe and then diving past the bag, and Wilson stayed with him and tags him out, and the final out of the inning is made at third base. The A's get one. They trail 2-1 after 4.5 at Safeco. And then the Mariners would pad their lead with a two-run bottom of the fifth inning as they got singles leading off by Ichiro and Ryan. Then Ackley bounced into a force play, and the batter was Mike Karp. The 2-2 pitch, here it is. Karp hits a weak ground ball, left side charge at third. Sizemore's got it one play to first in time for the out as the run scores. Ichiro scored from third. Going to second was Ackley. Karp is out 5-3 as the Mariners take a 3-1 lead. They made it 4-1. The next hitter was Casper Wells. He's been red hot since the acquisition from the Tigers. 1-0 pitch. Gonzalez to the plate. Wells hits a ground ball to third. Gets right through Sizemore into left for a base hit. Around third, here's Ackley, and the throw to the plate is not in time. It was a well-hit ball, just left to Sizemore reaching up the glove. It was a tough chance. It's ruled a base hit, a single to left, and the Mariners have taken a 4-1 lead. Casper Wells, a base hit through the left side hole. It kind of ate up Sizemore, going one step to his left, and it's 4-1 Mariners. The A's then would make a bid. Furbish left the game after 5 innings. Josh Lukey came on. He escaped the 6th inning despite giving up a one-out single to Landon Powell. And then in the 7th inning, the A's would load the bases. Lukey left the game after the A's had 2 runners on base with 1 out. At that point, it was Jamie Wright coming out of the bullpen. He walked Sizemore. Now the A's had a great shot to get back in the game. The bases loaded, and Rosales was hitting.
He has not hit a grand slam in his big league career. No place to put him. Sizemore at first, Jackson at second, and Matsui at third. 4-1 Seattle in the 7th. Right to the belt. The lay kick in the 0-1. Swung on, chop towards short. Waiting for it is Ryan. Goes to second for one. Ackley on to first. An inning-ending double play. 6-4-3. Exactly what Wedge wanted when he entered right into the ball game. And Rosales pounds it right into the ground, and the infield turns it. And the A's opportunity to score goes by the boards. No runs to hit. The A's leave 2, and we're midway through the 7th in Seattle with the Mariners in front 4-1.
The Mariners would make it 7-1 eventually before the A's mounted a belated comeback in the 9th inning. 2 runs for Seattle in the 7th inning. Gio Gonzalez and Tristan Magnuson working in the 7th for the A's. The 2 runs were charged to Gio, and then Jordan Norberto came on and gave up 3 singles in the 7th inning, and that increased the Mariners' lead to 7-1. So now as we fast forward to the 9th, with the A's down by 6, Jeff Gray is pitching for the Mariners, and the A's got singles by Crisp and Matsui. The base hit to right by Matsui, extending his hitting streak to 12 consecutive games. And next up for the A's was Willingham. Now the 3-2 pitch, the set. Gray throws, and it's swung on and driven to left center field. Gutierrez is back, and he is going to watch it fly. A tremendous home run to left center field by Josh Willingham, and the A's feel like they have some life. A 3-run homer. It comes in the top of the 9th. It's now 7-4 Seattle. A 16th home run for Willingham, and RBIs 59, 60, and 61. He got one that was center cut out over the plate below the belt. He did not miss it. About 20 feet to the right of the 388 mark. Then the Mariners went to Dan Cortez. He got the first batter. He faced Jackson to pop out. Then he walked Sizemore. Now Seattle didn't want to wait any longer. They brought in their closer, Brandon League. He got the final 2 outs at that top of the 9th inning for his 26th save. And the Mariners had beaten the A's and swept a 3-game series. The final today was 7-4 Seattle. And Vince Cotroneo has the complete Wednesday scoreboard when the A's postgame continues.